we have seen more than 50% of the CSS properties required to do a proper website. Now, it's a really good practice to practice each and every property after my video. But if you haven't done that so far, try to practice all those properties individually. Now, after you are so confident with those properties, and if you understand these properties, you can pretty much start working on a HTML exercise. Now, we will be doing this exercise in our next video, but before that, I would want you to try this yourself without any help or support. Now, if you have any doubts with all these videos that we went through, you could simply leave a comment in the respective video and I would respond to it. And if the video didn't have much clarity, I could also add another video to provide more clarity. Now, this is the exercise that we will be doing throughout our video sessions, not just for HTML and CSS, but also for JavaScript, React, backend, and also for the service side. Now, the reason I chose this was because this is what is called as a CRUD. You mean you can create, you can update, you can read and delete. So create, read, update, and delete is what CRUD stands for. Now, I don't want you to do this actions, all these actions. I don't want you to do this. All I want you to do is have a static HTML page like this, where the mouse over in these, this changes the borders, and then there's a list of students here. No clickable action items. I don't want you to do any action when you click on this. Don't do that. We'll try that when we learn JavaScript. And a text box and a table like this with these buttons and colors. Now, don't try to aim high. I mean, that's the motto for life. But then when a product owner or a client is giving you a requirement, you have to stick to the requirement. It has to be the specific color. Now, I'll leave it up to you on how you find these colors, exact color codes, all that. Don't try to change the colors. Don't try to change the fonts. Use the same colors and fonts. And that's what the thing about requirement is. When a client gives you a requirement, it has to be accurately delivered. I mean, you just can't try to change anything except, I mean, I came up with this design, so it has to be this design. You can't just change this design. If at all you have anything to suggest, you can suggest, and only if I agree, only if the client agrees, you could add that feature or change the color. So without that, let's not do anything extra. So try working on this. Let's see if you're able to crack or complete this exercise without any support. So if you have any doubts in any of my previous videos, if you believe that any of my previous videos didn't provide a clarity somewhere, you could leave a comment. I could respond to the comment, or I could even do a video that has more clarity so that you could understand it better. So let's practice, and practice. And then I hope you all are able to deliver this HTML exercise.